counting on to survive. Federal stimulus funds are showing up in Coloradans' bank accounts. 80 million Americans are expected to get part of the $2.2 trillion. Sean Chitness is live now in Denver. And Sean, people going online saying, show me the money.
Well, absolutely, Dominic. We know they were either on their phone or here at home trying to access that website on their computer to find out if they could get that payment or even submit that information. Now, we do know that tens of millions of people will receive those payments this week from the IRS. But even as they work to try and get all that money, those who need it most may not have their information submitted to receive that money.
Beth Ravenscroft has been out of work for almost a month. The hairstylist can't get unemployment money promised to workers like her who are considered independent contractors.
There's nothing I can do. The system is not up and running.
Stimulus checks will help her family right now as they juggle a mortgage, car payment, and other bills. But Ravenscroft and her husband don't have their direct deposit information on file with the IRS.
You don't get a refund like most people do with employers that pull taxes.
Before she can enter her bank account information, she gets an error message with no additional explanation about how to correct the issue.
It's a roller coaster.
Tax experts say the federal agency is likely overwhelmed by the immediate need to give out so much money. More than 6 million people accessed the website feature on the first day.
I try not to think about it. I mean, yes, we have some savings.
The struggle becomes a greater challenge with each new week and more uncertainty about when they will get help.
I miss my salon girls. I miss being in that community. It's like extended family.
The inability to get funding only adds to the disappointment of not returning to the job Ravenscroft loves and not knowing when she'll be allowed to work again.
It's hard when you've done this for so long and it gets pulled away from you.
So the IRS says your best bet is unfortunately to just keep checking that site and keep trying not only to see the status of your payment, but try to submit that direct deposit information. They say this is really just the first day of that site and they will continue to add and improve to it. Tax experts also say you might want to check out some other relief programs that might be more targeted to you and give you the money you need sooner. Live tonight in Denver, Sean Chitness covering Colorado First.
We appreciate Beth sharing her story, Sean. Thank you. And as Sean mentioned, he did mention the IRS website. We do have a link to that at cbsdenver.com.